Do you have? I think is this Calgary or no?
Edmonton.
Okay.
After 3 years of planning, city administration is presenting its vision to accommodate a population of 2 million people through 15-minute cities. 3 days of public hearings on the plan began at City Hall this morning. Shailen Skulski has more.
The 15 new district plans and corresponding bylaws will replace 54 existing planning documents dating back to the 1980s. Administration says the goal is to accommodate 600,000 new residents in redeveloped areas, with 50% of all new home units added through infill. The plan also calls for half of all future travel to be done by transit, and for residents to.
Can you back that up and explain some of that? So what are they saying? That they're going to add, did they say 600,000 homes or residents?
New homes, and half of them are going to be crammed into existing city space.
So infill means they're going to take a house and make it into a duplex or a triplex?
Well, it could also mean that they're going to say, like, you know, in a part of town where there's a park or this or that. The way I understand it, info would just mean like maybe they're tearing down some houses and building more housing there. Or maybe there's just some like space that isn't being utilized, but it's inside existing city limits. You're not expanding the city.
I thought it was a specific terminology for taking a yard that somebody owns, like a yard that's already made, and it's just an automatic rezoning of like, now you can put 2 places on that yard instead of 1.
Yeah, that would be more of a zoning thing. I don't see how that would be called. Infilling, I think, is just not expanding city. No more urban sprawl. I was seeing a thing the other day that says Calgary is like one of the biggest cities in the world by by
urban sprawl,
square
right?
footage. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy because they just kept gobbling up. And then remember they were told like 5 or 10 years ago to stop spreading out and go up higher. And then all the condos started coming into the downtown, because Dallas is very similar. There's not much downtown and it's just spread out for hours.
Subdivision. You can get around quick too. I mean, I can get around the city in no time.
Yeah.
Gotta come, and considering if it's that big, consider like some of these other cities like Winnipeg, man, it takes you forever to get fucking any place.
Yeah.
Administration says the goal is to accommodate 600,000 new residents in redeveloped areas, with 50% of all new home units added through infill. The plan also calls for half of all future travel to be done by transit, and for residents to access all their.
You catch that one?
Yeah, get rid of your cars.
Daily needs within 15 minutes. Not everyone supports the plan.
My understanding is that this means I will need to stay within my district to meet all my needs so that the city can meet its climate plan objectives.
I don't think Edmontonians can afford to be part of a renovation experiment of this size so quickly.
I think, unfortunately, a lot of the district plan in particular have been derailed by 15-minute cities, conspiracy theories, World Economic Forums, etc. At the end of the day, this is about land use.
Hey, Graham, it's about land use.
It's unbelievable. Wow. The problem is, when that pandemic happens, you're not getting out of your 15-minute city. I mean, that's really it's so they can lock down all these little areas. That's really what the whole thing's about. Of course, everybody wants to live within a walkable area with all your amenities.